I don't know what this nigga talking about. Pucho's down to wear socks with his flip-flops. He's that type of nigga. Tube
You're
socks
making
with
up a
flip-flops.
lie. I've never done that in my entire life. What are you talking about?
Socks with a flip-flops is worse than socks with slides. That's 100%.
I will agree with that for
no one on planet Earth should disagree with that.
That shit is disgusting to me. And you know what? I want to say Crocs are like the new versions of slides. They just got the strap now, so it's like the hybrid of the flip-flops and the slides. Anyways, boys, for the next topic, it's going to be like a little versus. You know, what you like, what you don't like, give me the reasons why. So I'm going to list off a couple things here. Go at it one for one. Beach versus the pool. Which one would you rather do and why? Give me the goods, though.
In theory, I love a pool because the pool comes with less of the beach, and you got sand. You got all the stuff that comes with you when you come out of the beach. The worst is your car after a beach experience. It never really recovers after that first beach experience. You're like beating things up. You got the salt water all over everything. I
haven't been to a beach in like several years. Like we're talking like 3, 4, 5 years or something like that, right? I've still got a backpack that has some sand in it from that trip to the beach. That backpack's been washed multiple times. I've beat the hell out of it. There's still sand in there somehow.
Bro, the beach is a vibe, but my problem with the beach is the sand that just gets in places where you don't think they should get to. It's like, bro, I have not moved. I'm sitting on a towel. How do I have sand between my ass crack? How is this possible? I haven't moved yet. Haven't even got in the water yet, but I got it. But I do like the flow of the beach. I like that essence. You know, everybody's out there, girls in a bikini. You know, people walking around throwing football, volleyball, drinking,
It's
smoking.
an essence.
It
you
is.
got volleyball. You got a whole lot that happens.
There's a lot of shit going on. Luca loves the beach. We took him to the beach. This man loves it. Digs holes. He eats the sand. He nigga was eating sand. I looked up like, what are you doing? He was like this. He'll grab a little handful of sand. Be like, I'm like, yeah, that's nasty. Here's some water. He'll dip his hand again and go at it again. I'm like, bro, what is going on here with this kid?
He's thinking, thanks, Pops. I needed something to wash
that.
It was so dry.
Kid's crazy, bro.
I don't know. I feel pool's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
But I think it's situational. I think like, you know, Saturday morning, you got a couple whiskeys, you're just hanging, you know, chilling with the boys and shit. The pool, far superior.
Exceeds that.
But like you're on vacation, you're trying to be mobile, see things, walk around, things like that. The pool is confining. Once you get in a pool, you're kind of like stuck in a place. Whereas like a beach is like, you know, I've been to the beach. I fucking hate the beach. Ask anybody, I don't want to go to the beach. I do not want to go to the beach. But when you go to the beach, you know, you walk over here. Oh, let's go to this spot, buy some food. Oh, there's a bar over there. Let's walk over there, get some beers. And so it ends up for me being a more fun experience overall. But there's some downs to, man, the sand, dude. I don't want to sound like Anakin Skywalker, but I just hate sand. It gets everywhere. It's so coarse. Sorry, it's just I'm making fun of Attack of the Clones. Sorry.
See, that's kind of my take too. I mean, granted, for me, like the beach is a whole thing. I'm hours away from the beach, so like trying to get people to go to a beach trip, that takes like weeks of planning.
Yes,
beach trip. We lived in Palm Beach. The beach was like 10 minutes away at all times.
Yeah. There ain't no
Not the
plan
best
that.
beach, but it was a beach.
Yeah, the pool is just easier. The pool is so much easier to get people to come over to. It's easier to motivate yourself to. If it's your own pool, you don't have to worry about how am I getting there and back after I have 15 Jack and Cokes or whatever, right?
Yeah. I like that idea. Like, you can drink and just be at home. But I think if you're going to have a party and you have a pool, instant pool parties is way better than a beach party. Just because you could be out there all night long. The beach is like there's a closing time on the beach. With the pool, you never know. It's just unknown. As long as you got enough alcohol, enough substance for people, and food. That shit's all night long. And if you got a heater, you winning. Big dubs for you if you got.
As a man with the pool, I'm not a big fan of the pool party. It is wet.
You ain't have a
Your
limit
house
yet.
gets wet. Everybody's running through your bathrooms. When everybody leaves, you're washing like 50 fucking towels. It sucks.
Oh, you tell people to bring their own towels, you dick.
Yeah, but they don't. That's the problem. You can put in a bring your own towel like
The fuck?
rule all
This guy never owned
day.
a pool in his life. He's trying to tell me.
I'm telling you what you need to do. You got to tell these dicks to bring their own
And then when
towels.
somebody walks in to your house with no towel, what are you gonna do?
You got to sit outside and
I
dry.
guess you're just not gonna dry yourself.
Yeah.
Sit
Tony's
outside
the
and
worst
dry.
for these.
No, fuck out of here. I ain't got that many towels to be washing and drying for y'all dicks.
Tony's gonna
You
be
need
like,
to get more
go,
money, buddy.
go roll in the
You wanna
grass.
throw a pool party? You gotta buy some towels. man.
Don't have a pool party. I don't want a dick. But nah,
Hey,
yeah.
what you got next?
You know what I like?
For-
I like a nice rooftop pool.
Never done it. That sounds
Rooftop
interesting.
pool. That sounds
I feel
Yeah,
like
I've
nobody's.
never.
Have you never been? I
I've
feel like
seen
those.
those. I've seen those, but I have never been.
Yeah, rooftop pool is pretty badass.
shit. We could have been at a rooftop pool party. Don't fuck that shit up for us.
It wasn't a rooftop pool party.
There was a pool there.
No.
Tony's
Anyways.
just full of shit.
It was a rooftop party.
Before I go to the next one, why is it like we live in Florida, right? Like us, well, me and Pucho, not you guys, but you used to. We never really go to the beach, but we go on vacation to other places. We want to go to the beach on that island more than our own hometown beach. Why
Because
is
our
that?
hometown beach sucks. You've been to that beach, it fucking sucks.
I don't know. There's like if you've been on the west side, shit's pretty nice.
That's not our hometown pool. That's not a hometown beach. It's a different beach.
Even Boca
You're talking
Beach.
about
Boca got nice
travel
beach.
hours. Now he's telling us to do a beach trip to go drive for hours. All right, yeah, let's fucking do it. We'll do it. But like, yeah, when we went to the Bahamas, we went to Mexico. Those beaches were fire.
Fire.
The water was crystal clear. We swam like 100 feet out. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
You go to the fucking Lake Worth Beach. It's like turds in the water. It's seaweed everywhere. The sand sucks. It's like 4 inches of sand before there's a water. That pier looks like it's gonna collapse at any fucking second. It's horrible. It's just horrible.
All right.
That's why, Tony. That's
We'll move
why.
on then.
The
next
New
one.
Yorkers, they got beaches. They don't go to those fucking beaches.
Nah,
They
that's
go
just
deep
disgusting.
to go to a beach. They getting the fuck out of Dodge. Those beaches they suck.
Yeah, that's just terrible. I don't know how the whole
I do
carnosaur
like to
does it
have
out
beers
there.
in front of the Hudson River, though.
Ew, that piss water with river? Shit's
It's nice.
It's breezy.
It's
Well, you can
breezy.
just go.
It's
You can just go pee right into it while you're drinking the beers.
disgusting. Just disgusting.
The beer goes in, comes right out. You just
Yup.
got your dick hanging, got the wang hanging right over the Hudson. And you're just pissing and sipping.
What if someone invited you to a basement pool party?
Sounds like a murder.
It just sounds like a bajo. That just sounds like a bajo.
Rooftop pools exist. There have to be basement pools too.
A basement pool sounds creepy.
Shit's a bajo. All right, for the next verses, boys. Club
Like wet.
or a house party?
Musty.
Club or house party? House party all day.
Yeah, I'm team house party all day.
Same.
Clubs are annoying, man. They're loud. There's too much cologne going on.
It depends too, though.
There's too many people not wearing deodorant going on. There's too many people touching me.
It depends, right? Because it's like, it's all situational, I think, for the club and house party. I like house parties. I like that shit. Everybody's in here getting drunk and twisted. We ain't got to worry about no cover fees, none of that, or fighting with some randos. But if you on some single nigga shit, or you it's guys night out, girls night out, a club is the way to go. Bar hopping, you know what I mean? You got
Okay, a
different.
bar is not a club.
Yeah.
There's bars in the club.
Yes. I don't enjoy that kind of bar hopping. I'd rather do
It's
actual
like,
bar hopping.
Yeah, bar hopping is fun.
All right,
If we were-
let's change it. Like club, going out into
Versus in
public
the
to
house,
party,
yeah.
or having a party in the house. I think
Yeah.
it's what Tony. I think it was the
Yeah.
spirit of the
Oh,
time.
Okay. I'm club bar all day then. As much as I enjoy a
Yeah.
good little like chill house party, it's nice to go out, meet someone at the bar, have some
Same.
drinks with your friends, and you know what the cool thing is? You can leave whenever the fuck you
no
want. And no one's gonna.
obligations. Oh my God, bro. Thank you. Yo,
That's
Yo,
Doe's
nobody gives a
favorite?
fuck. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck when you dip out of that bar situation. It's just like, all right, we lost them. You know what I mean? We
Unless
lost
you ain't
this
paid for
guy.
your tab. Unless you ain't paid for your tab.
Who doesn't pay for their tab,
What
Tony?
are
You?
where are you coming from?
No.
Unless you, what the fuck?
There's
You
dicks
saying the
out there.
bartender's gonna care that you left? That's what.
Yeah, if you didn't pay for your tab.
weird.
Niggas be drunk. Niggas be drunk and not paying attention. Just saying shit happens.
Sometimes you have
Shit has
to pull
never
your
happened to me.
friend out of a stretcher.
Wow. That's so that's a violation.
So yeah, I like a good bar experience. I think I still lean towards the house party. I don't like so many people. When I go out into public, I'm like prepped. I'm a little bit prepped to get into a fight. I don't know. I'm just
All I picture.
You put
What's
on
up?
you get some beers.
Someone's
You put
a
on
piece of
sweet
shit.
you put on Sweet Caroline. That's a good
I
night
lose my
out.
voice.
It's over.
Oh, bro, that night was epic in history. Sweet Caroline, Sweet Caroline night at the fucking pub in Brooklyn or Bronx or whatever
In
the fuck.
Bronx. He doesn't know where the fuck he was. He could have been on the moon.
Yeah, I could have been on the moon, my nigga.
It was
I
the
was
Bronx Ale House.
That shit was lit. I don't know none of those dicks. Everybody was in fucking cohesive life right there. That shit
Yeah.
was fucking.
Everybody
Shit
was
was
feeling
lit.
each other for some reason. Pucho's vibes, yo, everybody was feeling it. They were like,
Yeah.
we fuck with this guy.
Pucho was the hype man for that bar. You remember there was a guy that walked in looking sad. Pucho went and hyped him up. He went and like drank beers.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's not Pucho. That's not Pucho. Pucho would not give a fuck about that
Man,
person.
that's bar Pucho, all right?
Yeah, that's the
I
happy
gotta.
pooch.
This is my problem, right? I dislike people so much that when I go out into public, I need to like psych myself up to be around people, and I think I overcompensate. It exhausts me just talking to new people. It takes so much mental. It's in mental anguish, to be honest. At the end, I'm just dead. Like. So that's why I fucking passed out with the chimis in my hand. I blamed it on the tomatoes. Yeah, I was dead. You know? It was crazy.
Blame it on the tomatoes. That's
Blamed
terrible.
it on the tomatoes.
Yeah,
What kind
yeah.
of logic is that?
Downsides to a house party. Someone's got to clean up.
Somebody's got to clean that shit.
If it's
Yeah,
one of your
I ain't throwing that fucking party. That's
yeah,
all I'm
if
saying.
and if it's one of your good friends, even if you're not the one throwing the party, you're probably going to get roped into some amount of cleanup duties. You got to worry about people getting.
gotta
get way
worry
more dr-
about
people get way more
doughies.
drunk at house parties. So you got to worry about that dick that's going to vomit into the sink, or they're going to have too many drinks. Now you got to figure out where you're going to put this drunk asshole to sleep it off for the night.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, but you still, if you are traveling with people, right? Like I've gotten kicked out of places for getting too drunk, right? I've had friends that have like, yeah, we're having fun, drinking, having a good time. Turn to the side and I see one of my friends slumped like that, just throwing up on himself. I'm like, holy shit, this is escalated. The night is fucking over. Like those situations suck. And house parties, when some people are like that, you kind of do just like
Toss them
basically
in a room and
you kind of do just put them on a stretcher and either throw them out the door or throw them into the room, like just shove them somewhere. You put them in the coat closet. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just carries on with the festivities. You know,
You give him some water, and you make a
Yep.
mental reminder to check on him in 30 minutes.
check on him in a little bit.
And then 2 hours later, he's there with no water, dehydrated as fuck. It's the worst.
Using the TV as a cover. Like, the TV on top of itself as a blanket.
I had a buddy at some of our old house parties that I used to tell, on average, I would tell that dude goodnight about 5 times because he'd get partied out, he'd go crash out, he'd sleep for 30 minutes, he'd be back at the party, and that would just cycle and repeat all night.
My God.
That man didn't want to let the party die out. He didn't want to be the one. All right. For the next one here. Guys slash girls night out or couples date. Which one's
Couples
more
date.
appealing? I don't know. I kind of go with the guys night out.
Guys
Depends
night,
on-
girls night out sounds like you're just going to cheat on each other.
Damn, no. You just like why? How? How do
no, I
you
mean,
get?
I think there's. I like spending time with my wife personally, but couples date, like, what do you mean? Like, I got to spend
Like-
time with my wife and another couple?
Oh, yeah,
like
no, I don't
couples,
want to do
multiple
that.
multiple couples. Yeah.
I thought it was just
my
like
wife would
being
stay
the
here as well.
Nah,
person
not
as
a
a
singles, nah, multiple couples. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
It's a whole
The
Gawali gang.
the good thing about a boys' night out, right? I don't know. It could have a negative connotation or whatever, right? It's like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you can't just think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be thinking about, like, all right, I need to be enjoying myself. I need to be checking on this person, making sure they're enjoying themselves, that the vibes right, all that stuff. The good thing about the guys' night out is that, like, now if you're going kind of untethered, you're just looking out for yourself. You could kind of just, be in the vibe a little bit more. You don't have to, like, be pulling yourself out to just make sure that everybody's good in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you should still be doing that for your friends anyways. Like, other guys that are there. But for the most part, if everybody's, there to enjoy themselves, it shouldn't be necessary. But I don't know. That's just my take.
When you're talking multiple couples, that's where I lean definitely more towards, like, going out with my friends. Because, like, multiple couples, you got to hope that every single one of those couples, they're in sync that night. They're on good terms. There's no passive aggressive arguments happening. It'll throw the entire vibe off if even one couple is having an issue. We've gone out with
just one couple. Just they were in an argument and the vibe is sour. Yep. And everybody's pissed off. You're like, damn, one person got into an argument, everyone's pissed. This shit is crazy.
That shit is the worst.
It becomes The Office. They're over there looking at the flat screen TV. There's passive aggressive comments.
Yeah.
Side note on that.
Some couples are just whack too, bro.
Facts.
Like, I've hung out with other people and I'm just like, I don't want to hang out with you. They're having conversations and shit. It's like, I don't want to talk.
Whole side conversation.
What is this? What do I do for a living? Fuck out of here. I don't want to talk about my job. What is this? So,
I mean, if you're going to go out with couples night or a bunch of couples, those people want to ask you what you do for a living. They probably already know you to the point where they
could be the new boyfriend. It could be the new girlfriend.
Not always, yeah. What you talking about?
No, that's an extra. That's adding extras.
I'm just saying, every time I go out for a couples date, it's because they're trying to become part of, like, a friend group. Like, somebody's trying to become part of the friend group. You got somebody that's just started dating somebody else, and then y'all going out together to kind of, like, form a group. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's asking what you're doing for a living. I don't like it.
You the cop? You a cop? Fuck you asking these questions for 50 Cent?
Nah, it's just weird. It's like, I don't want to talk about my job. I want to talk about my hobbies. Why we want to talk about TV shows? What movies? Come on, man. Just have a beer.
Pour me a shot, bitch.
No, facts. If something
what's
comes
going on
along,
in the game?
yeah.
What's the game looking like? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's too much small talk.
All right. So.
I got one.
Oh, okay. Hit me with it.
What do you guys think about ice versus no ice?
Ice all day.
Oh,
What dick don't want ice? Show me the dick that don't want ice.
All right. So do you put ice in if you had like a glass of orange
Don't even
juice?
say milk.
No. Milk,
I would with orange juice. I would with orange juice.
Bitch,
Yeah.
ass orange juice.
Yeah, I would.
Fuck?
With orange juice, I would. If it's not,
it don't go. You're crazy.
If it doesn't have pulp, I'm not with it. If it has pulp, I don't need ice.
Yeah, I would never put it into orange juice. In water, like all the way up. So my dad used to fill his cup up so much that it looked like there was an iceberg sticking out of the top, and he would just keep pouring water over that. You know, the thing is that you should always put ice in water though, right? Can't water it down anymore.
And it keeps it colder longer.
Mm-hmm. I live on the surface of the sun, dude. Like ice in my water all day.
I mean,
and why can't I ask ice and milk?
Who the come on, bro.
Well, you just said all day and every single drink, and then what? I can't bring up a drink you won't do it in?
Milk, though, let's be realistic. Milk?
My sister used to put ice in milk.
She's an alien.
I knew someone that used to eat a full meal, rice, beans, steak, all that with a tall glass of milk.
Oh, that was me. I used to do that shit all the time when I was a kid.
Fucking weirdo.
My tia, she used to tell me that because we'd have fish and I would eat my fish with like a glass of milk, and she used to tell me that I would get sick if I did that. Like I don't know what folklore she had heard. Or
yeah, no, it was just making her sick, and she's like, "I need you to stop that right now."
That's disgusting. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, Pooch. Throw it in there real quick. I like that one.
I don't cook one.
Yeah. Next one. This is probably be the quickest one, but flip flops or slides. So when I mean flip flops, the thong ones that go. Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, flip flops. I need. Yeah, slides feel.
I think slides are for cornballs.
Yeah,
I think
slides feel too
this is my
flimsy.
true thing. All right, people think slides are cool. They're the corny people. That's what I gotta say about
slide. I have both,
There's a
Bro,
whole
you're a cornball.
industry on cornballs. A whole industry just built on cornballs.
Yeah, people
Slides.
that think
bugged
that
out.
flip flops are so lame that they have to wear slides.
No one even said lame, but people just think that flip flops are superior.
I'm saying lame, Tony, and you know what I'm talking about. Don't play yourself.
All
I
I'm
also
saying is
try to stay away from the thong flip flop as well.
I don't mind the
I-
thong flip flops for beach wear.
I need it between my toe. I need it to feel like the shoe's not gonna fall off my feet.
Shit ain't secure. Them slides ain't secure. Slides might as well be like a house slipper. Like, you know, they're comfy. They look all right. But it's like, you can't do shit with them things.
I don't wear slides
Just
outside the
about-
house.
Can't get
Then
jiggy with
people
this.
look like dicks. They're wearing socks with their
slides.
like
Yeah.
a dick.
I wear socks with my slides.
You look like
I
a
look
dick
like a
with
dick.
knew.
I do not
So
look
you
like
look-
a dick.
You just look like a
I
dick
don't
with
look like
slides,
a
no
dick.
matter what.
I
I have
Pure
zero
dick.
doubt that Tony
Socks or
wore
no
socks and slides.
pure dick.
This dick is
Tony
down
has
to wear.
big, gigantic feet that he puts in like colored socks, and then he'll put them in a slide.
I don't know what this nigga talking about. Pucho's down to wear socks with his flip flops. He's that type of nigga. Tube
You're
socks
making
with
up a
flip
lie.
flops. That's
I've
a
never
fact.
done that in my entire life. What are you talking about?
Socks with the flip flops is worse than socks with slides. I don't. That's 100%.
I will agree
sorry.
with
No
that
one
for
on
sure.
planet Earth should disagree with that.
That shit is
Nobody.
disgusting to me. And you know what? I want to say Crocs are like the new versions of slides. They just got the strap now, so it's like the hybrid of the flip flops and the slides.
What is that stupid
Ooh.
garbage you put in those things, Doey?
The gibbets.
Oh, the
The
gibbets.
gibbets.
I got Luca some gibbets. Them shit,
I'll
bro.
tell you this. I think slides are lamer than Crocs.
Damn.
Crocs are functional, bro. You gotta go wash a car in Crocs. Boom. Perfect. Anytime you gotta get your feet wet because you're doing some bullshit somewhere, the Croc seems like a fine shoe to have on.
They do have sports mode too. You can actually run
Slides? Your ass might slide your ass down that driveway. That shit open up on you. That shit I ain't with it.
Yo, you can't wash a car with slides. If soap
This
gets
shit'll
on that
hit you with
slide,
That's
you're
a
slipping
slip.
in. That's a slip.
The thong is a protector if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just saying. One shoe is more functional than the other. That's what I'm saying. The slide is like a house slipper. It looks better. It's a better looking shoe
To walk
and
around
footwear.
with,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna disagree with that.
100%.
It's stupid. It's just purely for style. And it's like
remember-
you're really trying to style with a slipper? Like that's what we're doing?
That's
It's
a
so
Florida
weird.
thing. You already got that.
So I came one vacation and I pulled out these SB Dunk, Nike Dunk slides. This nigga Pucho looked at me and said, "What are you gonna kick up a kick flip in those slides?" He hated it.
That Pucho hates all things like that looks cool. Hey, bro, he wears nothing but fucking chanclas all day long in his house. That's all he wears. If he could go
He's the-
anywhere with it, he'll be a chancla master, bro.
Yeah.
He's the
Wait,
only
what?
person I know that has owned a pair of chanclas for more than 10 years. The same pair. He's the only
Me?
person. Yes, you.
I don't own one pair for 10. Tony, where do you make up these lies?
Those brown ones
How
that
do you
were
just do
fucking
this?
disintegrating.
Them brown ones,
Thank
they did
you,
some
thank you.
summers.
Thank
They
you.
had some
Mad
summers on them.
10 years. I bought like 3 pairs of those things.
No, but those original ones, before Lisi probably forced you to throw them out, nigga, them shits was deteriorating from the back. Them shits had they had nothing. She was like a papel, nigga, mad
They
thin.
actually busted while washing a car.
Look at that shit.
I,
That's
I
like,
slipped a little and the whole thing popped off.
Tony,
It was bad.
if you had to walk a mile, would you rather be wearing slides or flip flops?
slides. They're way more.
Really?
They're way more comfortable than the chanclas. After a while, that sun and the rubbing all day dry is gonna kill that inner skin on your toes. Yes, it's a fact.
We're gonna go down to a track. We're gonna buy a bunch of slides and a bunch of flip flops. We're gonna go down to a track and
I'd
film a
rather
goddamn
run.
video.
I'd rather go for a run in a thong.
Oh, that's
sand.
different. A run, yeah, you
All
need
day.
the thong chanclas.
What kind of walk are you taking?
Just a casual walk.
Like no one's talking about like walking a 1-year-old holding their hand. We're saying like a real fucking walk.
He's
Nigga, a
talking about
regular
walking-
walk, like walking
he's
through the
talking
mall,
about
like
his
walking
pace.
through the mall.
Like if we had to walk 3 miles.
He's talking about walking through an air-conditioned mall.
What type of walk? I mean, y'all want to walk outside on the track?
Yeah, when people say go for a walk, they don't mean go to a mall and walk around, Tony.
Go. You want me to walk down the block, walk to the beach? Like
Yes,
I would do that
down the
in my
block.
slides than a chancla. Yeah.
We're saying go to Lake Worth Middle and go walk. That when Miss what is it? Henderson was it? I can't remember her name. The lady in the wheelchair. She used to make us run the miles.
Oh,
Damn, I can't remember her name.
She
She
was
was
so
the PE
nice.
teacher.
She was nice too. Forgot her
Ever
name.
beasted on her.
Wow.
She called him lazy because he didn't want to run a mile. So he was walking. He said, "I'd love to see your ass run a mile."
What a piece of
I was
shit.
like, you just fucking threw an alley oop to yourself, lady. Like, why would you do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That Everett is a piece of shit.
I wouldn't say that, man.
Oh, well, out of love. But golly, I'd like to see you run for a mile. That is a beast. She'll probably run faster than him in that wheelchair. Like, she'll scoot faster than him, probably.
Can't run. Her legs
No,
didn't
but
work.
I mean, she can just wheel around. Poor lady. All right, anyways, let's move on from that disaster there. Here's a good one. Shopping with your wife at the mall or going shopping with her at the grocery store?
I guess grocery store.
All day.
All day.
All day.
Yeah, I mean that's a much shorter trip. Also, I like shopping at the grocery store. I don't know what it is. I like
hate
walk
both.
around and
I hate both. I mean, but at
I
the mall,
love grocery store runs.
At the mall, there's an advantage, right? Because then you could just scat and go look for shit on your own. The problem is,
That's not what consists of going to the mall with you.
let's go shopping. We're going to shopping. Then you could just kind of take off and come back. Oh, I went to go grab you a drink. The grocery store, you ain't doing that. You're stuck with it. But
I don't dislike shopping with anyone in general. Like
Yeah.
I even enjoy going and doing the mall shopping. But if we're talking like preference, the grocery store a shorter trip, right?
Yeah.
why? And another thing, why? Half the time when these girls go to the mall to go shopping, it's almost 90% window shopping, or they'll buy one item. Like I don't
It's
understand.
easy. I make that shit easy. I mean, because then it's all about me. I don't take me shopping with you because then I'm just, what do I want to see you in? Because I'll just be like, that. I'll be like, yeah, don't take me shopping with you.
It'll be worse if you'll make it longer.
Yeah, because then I'll just make it about me, and it's not about me. It's about you. Just don't take me shopping.
I don't like going to the malls with almost anybody.
Damn.
I have a thing, right? When I go places, I know what I need and I get it. And then I leave. Whenever I go with people, they just want to look at shit.
Lounge.
Even Tony, even Doughy, I've been to the mall with y'all. I don't hate it. Y'all just look at other shit.
You gotta
Y'all
get the
just be
food,
walking
the
and be
food
like, oh,
court.
this looks
You gotta
this
get
looks
some
interesting.
dessert.
He wants to get Chinese food.
No, I will.
We're eating
I
food
will
at the
ne-
mall now?
I will never go to a mall with Doughy again because that mall trip we did in Florida, that was a 6-hour long mall trip.
Oh my god, that shit was so fucking beast.
And it was
so
that same.
tight.
It was that same thing. We got in the mall and we were like, okay, Doughy, what store do you want to go to? He's like, well, I got to go and get some food first. I got to get a drink for walking around.
I gotta go to Starbucks. I'm like,
I gotta
bro.
prep.
haven't
You
even
know,
gotten
you
my
gotta
coffee
prep.
yet. My
You
third
gotta
coffee
prep
of the
this
day.
mall experience. Absolutely, you gotta prep your body. You're gonna be doing a lot of looking, a lot of seeing.
And then
you
he
want
was on
something
a time
sweet
limit.
to sip on.
He was on the time limit as well because you had to go get
Oh
somebody.
yeah, no, that shit was
that
crazy.
was the
yeah.
worst.
But then I forgot about the time limit.
Lisi was tight. Pucho was tight because Lisi
Everybody
got
was
tight.
tight.
It was a whole tight. And I'm here in the background trying to buy some sneakers. Like I got dragged here to let me buy something, and now I can't buy something. That was the worst experience.
When you were there for 6 hours and then you decided to try to buy a pair of shoes at the last second, that's on you, Holmes. You were sitting around. You tried to ride that train.
What train?
big for
nigga?
that.
Yeah,
What train?
you tried to ride some train.
The
It
little
was
I
a
tried to
little
ride it.
fucking kid. It was weird. You tried.
How niggas is
people
was I
remember.
drunk?
I don't know. We probably drinking.
we were probably drinking. Yes.
No, then that makes sense. All right.
Some little mall trains. It was weird.
They look fun. The guy I just got defeated. I said, fuck it.
Fuck.